Night and day, you are the one. Only you neath the moon or under the sun.
Okay, this is the gnocchi board before we start. Betsy was here. Grandma's resting. Michael's washed his hands to get them all potatoed up. Surgically prepared. I just found out that. Okay, we're on 2 scoops now. This is the 3rd scoop. Okay, hold a scoop in midair so we can.
4 scoops.
Hold a scoop.
Number 3.
Oh, that's all. That's more than a scoop.
We can measure after we're
okay,
done.
all right.
I don't know.
Then you
make
the well.
I need more flour.
All right, go ahead.
Oh.
This is all good. Do it normally. Don't adjust anything.
I think if you look at it, you can tell better than counting scoops.
It's pretty much if you make 3, it's like a cup of potato to a cup of flour. So it's just 3 big.
Just about.
So there's 3 big potatoes in this. So you should probably put like 6 cups of flour, 6 or 7.
No, I lost count.
Betsy was counting.
That was 6. Has been down.
We have the video. We're okay.
I'll put an extra one. Know what I do now? I put flour to the side. So if I need it, I just add it.
Oh, it's the 2008 edition.
And even on the cooking shows, that Talia was a Battaglia, Bavaria, whatever his name, he'll always, when he's making, every time when he's making homemade noodles or something, he'll always have flour on the side. Because if it's not, if it's too moist, he has to dry it up a little bit. He'll always just take a cup, instead of going digging.
Now open the potatoes here so we can.
Open the potatoes. How many?
How long do these take to make?
The potatoes crack anyway, if you notice.
Just ask Grandma.
You can't peel them and boil them because then they get too moist. You need to boil them with the skin so the water doesn't seep into the potato. Because I asked the question, why can't you peel them? And then they wouldn't be so hot for this.
Right. And they did it on TV too.
And
like when everybody asked me, why do you do that, Vera? I say, because my mother did it. And they asked that Battaglia guy, that Mario or whatever. And the girl had these 3 people that they were watching him cook, and he was making gnocchi with potatoes.
Do we have fresh sauce?
I have a question for her. She said, "Why did you cook it with the skin on?" He looked at her. He says, "Because my grandmother did."
That's the reason is they get too soggy if they're just boiled in the water without the skin.
How's your back feeling, Mom?
It's getting better. If I,
Do you
want that on the video?
Sorry, Mike.
You don't want to keep it up. I know you do.
Oh, for the other ones.
I like these better.
I do too. I made the other ones down.
Making them from scratch.
You can't freeze potatoes for some reason. I tried a few. And when I took the gnocchis with the potatoes out of the freezer and dropped them into the hot boiling water, they went.
They went what?
Maybe you shouldn't have put
They
that.
all came much
Mark, what's that? What sound did they make?
Stephen's job.
This would be a good time to kick him, Mom. He's being fresh.
She's got a knife in her hand, Stephen. And a potato masher to the right of the knife.
And I go in the rectory walking around with the knife, and they'll say, "Here comes Vera with the knife. Watch out!"
You're going to let us do this because your back hurt.
Huh?
And life making love to you day and night. Night and
That's the key. Unknown that you can't describe.
I think it's 4 times then.
4 times?
Yeah, 1, 2.
Until
We should buy a ricer, because Mario said the ricer.
I hate this
That's the
new
best
modern
way.
way of doing things. I want them done the way
No, that's
Huh?
5.
I want them done the way you make
Would
them.
have been 4.
Forget Mario.
1, 2,
Mario's grandmother wasn't any.
Talia.
4.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
He's on the cooking channel. They didn't take my cooking channel away anyway. Thank God.
Consistency of driveway salt. No. We're not done yet. We'll have to wait. Michael's counting.
It's like 4 or 5 each, I think. They bangs it. They bang it.
Then
4 or 5 bangs.
Then you usually
4
feel,
or 5 like
you
pounds. Like
feel them if they're lumpy. You keep doing. Know what I mean?
You feel them? We're gonna. Oh, it smells so good over here.
Oh my God.
Michael. Right? Did you get it? Mm-hmm. We're 1 minute and 27 seconds into the mash.
Ooh, it's not a timing thing.
Well, at this pace, though, you don't understand. I'm gonna have the video running. I'm gonna. mirror her at the same speed. I'm going to tap every same time.
In the same places.
Right? I'm going to track it. TV next to the board. That's sort of the consistency of gnocchi.
Well, it's like the consistency of when you're making a pastry dough.
And I do that every 2 or 3 centuries.
In his other lives.
Yeah, and when have I ever made pastry
I
dough?
don't know.
Yeah,
There you
what?
go.
When have you
Bob
ever
will
made?
know.
Well, Bob will know.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. Are we making gnocchis or what?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
It's been for 3 days when I told
So wouldn't it make sense for it to be the same consistency for
you.
gnocchis?
But it's not going to end up. It's going to end up in a ball of dough.
Oh.
So this is beef.
No, she's using her hands,
There's
you know,
no
so-
potato.
What,
If you
honey?
make it with ricotta, is there no potato?
No, you know, just ricotta and eggs
Oh wow.
and flour.
Barbara Walters' question. Clarifying the differential.
And they're not
Difference.
as
Difference.
Heavy.
They're not as heavy.
they're not as heavy. And
But they're not as
and
flavorful.
And not as
I don't think.
not as I like these because I was raised with these anyway.
What the?
Potato.
Oh.
So,
The ricotta came out after my mother passed away. That's a recent recipe. Yeah.
Really?
You done?
And just make sure you put it in water because that can get really.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't measure nothing.
I know. You don't have to. All right.
That much salt.
That was 3 or 4 kind of shakes. Okay? But unevenly.
Yeah, but not like shakes,
Right.
like
Right.
horizontal shakes.
Yeah, we
Just
got it.
look
I
at
told
the
you, I'm gonna have.
Oh, and this is quite empty. Just so you know, this is quite light.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this
Well,
is-
I
it'll
got
pour out
I got the
properly.
amount on there. I got a close up of the salt.
Excellent.
So you roll it in kind of like an oblong.
I need a knife, Michelle.
Scalpel. Check.
You're the surgical nurse.
Michelle has seen me do it. Yeah.
Have you ever tried it
I am the queen of rolling the gnocchi. I will eat you all day.
on the fork?
I want you to know one time Michelle made the whole dinner from scratch for her and I.
Yep.
She did the pasta by hand,
Yep.
and she was gonna roll it with the roll. I need another heavy knife, Michelle. And then she had to cut them like ram. Then she had
What
to
kind of knife are you talking about, Mom? What do you mean?
yeah,
heavy
open
knife?
the straw. One of these here. She cut them
Like this one?
Yeah, put up my sleeve. She cut them
This-
like
that's what I'm good
grandma.
for.
Big ones,
You're the
small
surgical
ones.
nurse. I'm telling you.
They were good, huh,
Those
Michelle?
are, that was the best Thanksgiving ever.
Yeah, it was just her and I. And we sat there with the bowl in front of us, and before you know it, she looked at me and I looked at her. We ate the whole bowl of whole bowl of pasta.
So good.
It was so good. We even went to the movies.
We did.
We
Sound of Music, I believe, was out that year.
We
See Master and Commander with.
All right.
Russell
Oh,
Crowe. Yeah.
forever. We're thinking of going to see
Was it the one with Russell Crowe? Or yeah,
Which one?
Russell Crowe
New
and
one.
Leonardo.
Leonardo
DiCaprio. Spy thriller.
Oh yeah.
How can you go around to your sleep
Yeah.
over on these? I mean, put it way up. My daughter can pull it far enough. Way past my elbow.
Apparently though,
Thank you.
Philip,
There you go,
my
Mr.
friend,
Oh,
he's
take
very
that.
trendy.
I'll get that
Throw
out.
it away, yeah. Throw it out.
He says we're some of the most best dressed men on campus. So.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's good.
we are very well dressed.
Oh, did you?
Oh, Asha, is this
You gotta
what
lift up.
you're
Yeah,
doing?
that's important to
thing?
catch. You gotta take the little things,
I was trying to do the
Go ahead.
stylish, like where you
put them back in the middle.
your shirt underneath
Yeah,
the belt.
yeah.
How do you do that?
That's what you did it.
Oh, really? Like that?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
Oh, all right.
Did you tell Auntie Shell about your aunt, the society that you asked?
Oh,
did,
I have the documents from that.
Okay. Well, Stephen, show me after. I have to watch
Okay.
Grandma.
Yeah.
Well,
we're all
getting the lesson here.
I'm gonna tell you the story of how he told
Take
Grandma
that
last
away
night.
from me.
How did I tell her?
Well, the knife to clean the board. All right. Well, I get the board from the side, so it's about
Oh, you don't do it too heavy. So
An
you don't get
inch.
splinters from the board.
not too heavy to get splinters. That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
good
no,
idea. You
just-
don't want
yeah.
splinters in your gnocchi.
I know that nowadays a little extra fiber.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt you, what?
Yeah.
These people are so
Did you get
big.
this? I don't know if you got enough of it, Dad.
I made polenta the other night, Mama, for
Oh, good.
Tammy and Jeanette.
You've made it before.
I make it all the time.
Best food in the world.
I make it for
Because I
myself.
also have with butter and cheese since they were coming
Spinning
for dinner. I had to
knives.
make, you know,